mean, let him explain the first part of it, and then we'll go to valuation of the domestic pharma.
The construct for all pharma companies is similar, especially those who are operating in many markets, right? Some part of the business is doing well today, which is already profitable. Generally, the domestic business is generally profitable for a lot of Indian businesses because it's a FMCG for business. The second business where normally challenges come is primarily the US regulatory businesses, US businesses, because that is where it requires a lot of capital. We have seen a few companies over the last 5-7 years try to address those markets and have invested. Some companies have invested large sums of money between $200 million to $1 billion, I mean, depending on the kind of their balance sheet capabilities. Why this investment in the specialty business by any Indian company is important is because this is the next level of growth for Indian entities. And 10 years back, this was not possible for any Indian company to do because they never had the resources and balance sheets to do it. Some of these tried to do in the most risky area of research within research and development, which has not played out so well. But now they are going a little later, closer to market and investing a lot of money there. And in my belief, most companies globally have become successful with one or two large products becoming their flagship billion-dollar products. We've seen larger companies, international companies, all of them, which are very big names today, started off with few very good successes in 1980s and 90s. I think it is the time of Indian companies from a specialty business point of view. Maybe the leading businesses could in some manner take that leap and make investments there without worrying for the next 2 or 3 years in terms of how profitability will look like, and have the scope for expanding the reach of the market. For example, today, the US generic market, which is just about maybe $70-80 billion, but you have a large innovative market which is running into $500-600 billion, in which even if our companies get a small market share by investing capital there, we could create very large enterprises out of India. So directionally, in pharma, there are always businesses in gestation, which is the case in many companies today. And as this gestation phase for most of these companies comes to an end and these products become meaningful and contribute to profitability, the face of a lot of Indian pharma businesses might look